your next fight, Erickson Lubin, June 24th. How'd that fight come about?
Well, I mean, me and Lubin were supposed to fight actually. There was already talk about me and him fighting about a year ago. After I had beat Heard, they were talking about me and Lubin were gonna fight. And then I made the mistake, took the tune-up fight, didn't get the decision when I fought Vaughn. So Lubin ended up going to fight Fundora. But really that was supposed to be my fight, you know what I mean? But like I said, things happened the way it happened. And then I don't know, I was training, I got a phone call and they were like, yo, they talking about fighting Lubin next. And I said, all right, I've never, I
Mm-hmm.
never had said no to anybody really. So I was like, all right. And then, I kept calling Floyd, kept talking with Floyd, and Floyd was like, yeah, I want you to fight Lubin. Next thing
Okay.
me and Lubin fighting.
Okay. I just checked
You
the
know.
WBC yesterday. They got Erickson Lubin number 5. So a victory over him is gonna put you right back in there, man. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Like I said, man, after I had already beat, a top guy. Like when I fought Hurd, granted, he lost again, but when I fought Hurd, he was coming off a victory, and the Ring magazine had him number one, and I knocked him off the board for 2 years. So I mean, I know I belong in the top 10 and the top five. I know I'm 1 to 2 fights away from catching a world title fight. World rankings ain't nothing but a phone call. The right person make the right call. You rank high. So I ain't really too worried about the rankings, but I know once I beat another, world title challenger, like I can't be denied. Lubin was ranked number one for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
He was the mandatory really for Charlo, and then they just kept making him fight mandatory after mandatory. So it would be a unified champion and a former number one ranked contender on my resume. So it's like, all right, man, I'm gonna need my shot after this.
Mm-hmm. And this fight is happening at 154, correct?
Yeah, I mean they still talking about it, but it'll be around 154. I
Okay.
mean, you don't really got to make the weight unless there's a title on the line, and I don't. I mean, unless they come up with something, I don't think a title gonna be on the line. So it'll be like around 54.
Okay.